Alright guys, welcome to another One Piece chapter reaction. We are now on 1137. Last time, in the cover page at least, we got the Who's Space in Wano. What has he been doing since the end of Wano? And then beyond that, we had the God's Knights, the Shanks look like, and then the Kunko girl, who's also part of the God's Knights. We see that they are the God's Knights, these hooded figures. They made contact with Loki. Loki apparently had got an offer to join the God's Knights, and he refused, or the Holy Knights, as they say in the official translation at least. Loki refused though, even let his wolf die for it. We got to see Gunko's ability a little bit, the arrow thing. That was interesting. And yeah, the feast began. We saw Luffy eating a bunch of moose meat. He was going crazy on that. He learned about Loki and not being a nice guy, I guess. Um, and Jarul talked a little bit about Songonika and the Harley, as they called it, the Harley that of the story of Songonika that spreads throughout history, and that Songonika has been at the event twice when the world has been, did he say destroyed, or at least like when the world's been brought to ruin twice, and Song of Nitka was always there. So that's interesting. And it's happened twice, so that's another interesting like thing. Um, so whenever something big happens, it's like okay, whenever the world is destroyed or whatever, he's there. And obviously we know Luffy's the Song of Nika, but Luffy says it's not connected to him. It's nothing to do with him. So, as he said last chapter. So that's the those are the two most interesting things that happened last chapter. Beyond that, more setup, more stuff. They're going, Nami and them are going to the castle to get the treasury. Obviously, Luffy wants to then get the cuffs to go to Loki. So I wonder if that's where they're gonna meet up with the Gods Knights. We'll see how that ends up going. For first, they'll see the guards, or at least the one guard that has been knocked out by the Gods Knights. So maybe we'll get our first little interaction there. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's get into it. We're now in chapter 1137. That's what happened last chapter. This chapter is called Introducing Shamrock. I don't know what that means, what Shamrock is, but I'm sure it means something. Yeah, this chapter 11, 1137. Pretty sure I should have said that again, but yeah, I don't know what Shamrock is. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's yeah, that's something or a name or like an ability. I don't know, but we'll get to it. The cover page is Yamato and Tama looking through, I guess, into who's castle. It says in the description. It says Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 23. Infiltrate the sketchy hideout. So they're infiltrating. Okay, let's get to the chapter. So Aura's Castle, Elbaf. Oh, wait, is that what it was called in the TCB scans as well? Because that might be part of my confusion. Because they're calling it Aura's Castle. What was it called in the TCB scans? Because it might be why. Because I wonder if it's the same castle as the one that the God's Knights were in. Let's see, chapter 135. What was it called in the? It was called West Castle, but the design of the castle is exact same West. But in the official translation, they call it Orust instead of West. Okay, Orust Castle, Elbaf. In the 14 years since King Harald's death, no one has dared approach this castle. Or so I thought, but it's clear that someone has broken through the door, and there are no guards standing watch. So is this a bad sign then, says Nami? Should be a bad sign. Intruders. But these doors were broken from the inside. Because they teleported in, huh, Zoro? We'll figure it out when we get in there. Keys, keys! This destruction looks fresh. Yeah, they're trying to find the keys to the castle. They can break Loki out of there, right? Luffy obviously wants to meet Shanks pretty badly. Um, yeah, okay. This destruction looks fresh, says Zoro. I think, yeah, Zoro says destruction looks fresh. Interesting. Let's get to it. Wait, please. Wait. This is frightening. Road is a friggin' scaredy cat. Holy crap. Oh, this castle is huge. I can't even see the ceiling. It's way too big. I can't walk across this, says Nami. Hey, Road, where are the keys? I'm just a common man. I've never been inside the castle. But we're very lucky to have you with us, says Nami. Really? Ultra rare Nami? Nah, this Road guy's a friggin'. This guy's trash, bro. I was just thinking the same thing. Onward! That's true, Zoro can just chill and sit there and have Road carrying him. So this is what it's like in here. Bro, the art. The Oda's been cooking with the art for Albath. Yo, this is taking me back to the Fishman Island Zoo arc art. Oda, I'm. This is the result of Oda taking so many breaks. This artwork, bro. Holy crap! It's so there's so many details in the cracks and the like. You know what I'm saying? Like the walls. You see the trees sprouting. Oh, it's so good, Oda. So good. So this is what it's like in here. I'm overcome with both wonder and fear, says Road, I guess. Is all of this destruction from the intruders? No, King Harald Oh, I guess that wasn't. Oh, okay. No, King Harald passed after a vicious battle with Loki. What you see are the scars of that fight. Ah, that's some serious devastation. Loki's a monster, to be sure, but King Harald was also known as a great warrior on his own. Destruction was inevitable. Whoa, it's huge, says Luffy. Wait, what is this? It's horrifying, says Nami. Huh? It's like a giant graveyard. Whoa, that's a lot of that people. Yes, naturally. There were many soldiers in the castle. Loki slew over 100 stout soldiers that warriors that day. The only survivors among the castle were Chief Jarul and Loki himself. That's crazy. Oh, okay, so Jarul survived. It was such a shocking and bloody scene that it was agreed the castle should be left sealed and left untouched afterward. Perhaps it is now haunted by vengeful spirits. Check it out, you guys. Look how big this skull is. Well, they're giants. Obviously, they have gigantic heads. It's even got horns. The largest bones belong to the warriors with the blood of ancient giants. Okay. There are no longer any purebloods, but some still have traces of it in their history. Is it like Ors? Hmm. In fact, King Harald himself was very large and mighty. Okay. Ah, just look up. I haven't seen that visage in years. That is a portrait of King Harald. Oh, that's him? That's the king? The man who loved peace and attempted to bridge the gap between Elbaf and the rest of the world. The greatest king in the history of Elbaf, they say. They call him the greatest king. That's actually high praise, like I said last chapter reaction. He looks strong. The scar on his head is where he ripped out his horns. The mark of his ancient giant blood. Why would he do that, though? To him, ancient giants were a reminder of our era of war. He had horns? That takes serious guts. So he ripped out his own horns because he didn't want the reminder of the era of war. He wanted peace with other nations. Hmm. Okay. Okay. His Majesty's death was a shock to all, but it was the hardest upon the other son of King Harald, Harudin, who had the most cause to hate Loki for his actions. You know, reading this, man, One Piece really loves to like introduce it to the country or whatever and be like, yeah, so the king or the queen or whatever died, and now we're left here like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, within Wano country, we had Odin, yeah, he died, and I guess we thought Odin's dad was that too, but he wasn't. We found out eventually. But in Fishman Island, we had, oh yeah, Queen Otohime died, right? Or we go to Dressrosa. Oh yeah, Queen Queen Scarlet. Yeah, she died. You know what I'm saying? Like we keep having that. In Albus, it's not really the same, but Queen, what was her name again? Not Vivi, but like it was. Oh man, what was her name? I freaking what was her name? Vivi's mom. It was Nefertari. Because Lily was her ancestor. Lily. Uh, Vivi. I believe her. It was Titi. Yeah, yeah, it was Titi. Titi was her mom's name, right? Like Titi was already dead, but it wasn't like a tragedy that happened. A crocodile came and killed her or whatever. But still, see this time and time again. And now with Albaf, right? We have King Harald's died already. By the time we get there, so it's like okay, the destruction already happened, but it happened 14 years ago. So it's like when it happened, Luffy was a child, right? Luffy would have been 5 years old when it happened. He hadn't even met Ace at that point when Loki killed King Harald. So Luffy would be 5 years old. So what really? Says Luffy. He and Loki are brothers? Yeah, they're shocked to learn that Harden and Loki are brothers. Yes, but from different mothers. Ah, Harden was born to another woman prior to King Harald's marriage to the queen. Oh. You see, Elbaf did not allow for Harden's mother to be queen. How come? Yeah, why? She was from a different giant nation. What does that matter? You're all giants. Well, he's not from Elbaf, no? You surely you'd want the queen of Elbaf to be an Elbaf woman. I think that makes sense. Why people wouldn't allow that. We're all giants? Do you humans not wage war over land and resources? Well, spitting. Spitting. It's facts. This guy's spitting. Like, it's true though. Like, it's like, it makes sense. Like, the king of whatever country, like, the king of frigging a Danish person's not just gonna come in and be the king of Norway, for example. That just doesn't make sense, right? Like it's gonna be a Norwegian person that's gonna be the king. Like you know what I'm saying? Like humans are the same. Giants are no different. He's a giant from a different nation. Yeah, we're all giants, but that giant's not from Elbaf. He's not from our nation. We're not gonna just have him be our king or queen, I guess in this case. So she's from a different giant nation. Do you humans not wage war over land resources as well? Oh yes, says Zoro. Rah! Luffy's running up. Giants from other areas will tarnish the blood of Elbaf. Ooh, okay. You have some really bigoted views about other giants and humans. But is he wrong though? Are we humans not the exact same? Not just in One Piece, but in real life, we're the exact same. Like we have the exact same bigoted views. Like, in what country are they gonna allow a foreigner to be the king or the queen? You know what I'm saying? They're just not gonna allow that. The people of that country are not gonna allow that. They're not gonna be accepting of it. This is like pretty common. I feel like this is pretty common behavior. Oh, but you're different. Don't suck up to me, scum. Oh, no, this guy's a masochist, bro. This is crazy. This guy's a wimp. So if Harden's blood is tarnished, why do you ride with his crew? Ooh. Because, bro, the nerd, what a creep. That's crazy, bro. He's been a wimp since he was a kid. Nah, but I don't condone bullying though. Like that's crazy. That I don't do. Like I do. You know, I've been through similar. I don't. You know, I don't wish that on him. You know. Wow. Well, this is amazing. You can draw sea charts. All right, he's the navigator of the crew. Show me how to do it. You wanna be my friend? Huh? Friend? So Haruden became his friends with Road. Unlike me, he is a truly honest and straightforward man. Despite being unable to live in the castle with his father and seeing the way his mother was tormented, he withstood all that pain and said, I want to unify all of giant kind. Ah, yeah, Haruden is the right man to be representing giants in Luffy's crew. He's the man. I'm the one who'll be king of all giants, says Haruden. And I know you can do it. Haruden! Yeah, he's got the support of his people. I want to help his dream come true. So you can be reasonable after all. Kinda boring, says Zoro. Nami's laughing as well. Hey, come check it out. Some giants are knocked out over here. Hmm? Underworld Elbaf. Ooh, okay, so Luffy and the rest are gonna find out what the God's Knights did to the knocked out giants. Okay, soon enough. Okay, we'll see. So, the underworld, okay? Is it sinking in yet? Damn, they're beating him up. They're really torturing him. I told you already. I can't move. It doesn't change our question. A member of the common rabble, receiving a chance to join the ranks of gods. Hey, yo! Her legs are going crazy. You know how last chapter said was she part of Long Leg Tribe? Now she's really embodying that, even though this is clearly not part of the Long Leg Tribe. This is clearly some ability, some ability or the ability that she might have gotten from Emu, because Emu had a similar arrow thing. She's forming her legs like strands. What the frick? Her legs are all massive now. Is she stomping on Loki? Is that what's going on? Receiving the chance to join the ranks of gods is a miracle one can only dream of, and we are offering you that miracle now. Loki's getting beat up though, you can see he's bleeding. Damn, they're really pouncing on him. And the worst part is he can't move, so he can't even defend himself. they've got sea stone locks on him and everything, and we know he's a devil fruit eater, so they're just taking advantage of a weakened man that can't defend himself. Oh yeah, no, those arrows are definitely like emu type arrows. Huh? Damn it, not again. Huh? So your foot's gonna accelerate to kick my right cheek. And after I've turned the other way, you'll give me an uppercut with that fist of yours. Thanks for the heads up. Ah, okay, so the arrows are just her showing him how she's gonna hit him. Oh, that's funny. That's a cool, that's an interesting way to use that ability. Those arrows are the confirmed path of my very future, a declaration of unavoidable violence, but it is possible for me to change course, says Gunko. That's her name. Okay, right. So I ask you again, Loki. Will you join the Holy Knights? And she's walking on the arrow too. Hell no, moron! Here she comes then. There's her left leg about to kick him. Ooh, oh, big kick to the right. Big kick. And she's spinning. Yo. Here comes her arm. About to give him an uppercut. And boom! Ah, ouchie, ouch. It's gotta hurt. Alright. Yeah, he's just being tortured at this point. He's being tortured. Yeah. The freaking mountain bears are angry, but they can't do nothing. They got nothing on these two. Damn it. You'll regret this, says Loki. She's being her arrows again, showing him. Why? Is she just gonna punch him from all sides? Stop! Enough already. Then, will you join? You will join, she says. It's either he joins or they keep beating him up. That's basically it. Yeah. I love this guy. He's like, nah. Ah! And he again he gets hit. The Shanks looking dude is just sitting in the background. He's just waiting for the torture to end. That's enough, Kunko, says the Shanks looking guy. Ooh, we get to see his full design here. Oh yeah, come on. He looks like Shanks. That is Shanks. Come on, bro. That's just Shanks, bro. He's gotta be some seraphim or something. Let's change tactics. Contact Mary Jo? Ooh? And there's Kunko standing next to him. You get to see his full design here. Okay. Commander of the. Wait a minute. Commander of the Holy Knights? He's their commander. World Noble. Figarland? Oh, 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 son? Oh my god. Okay. So this Shanks lookalike is Saint Figarland Garling's son. His name is Figarland Shamrock. That explains the title of the chapter and why what that's what Shamrock meant. He's the commander of the Holy Knights. So the previous commander we know was his dad, and I guess he's given that title over to his son, and now Garling is literally a Gorosei, right? He's one of the five um, elders. I'm sick of all these useless people. I'd hope we could have settled this much more cleanly. Indeed, it seems he'd rather die than join us. Is this some religious thing? Crazy. Why did it want him to join so bad? And this guy, this been series for so long that Shanks is Garling's son. And if you look at this guy and how much he looks like Shanks, I think those theories might be pretty accurate. Like, this guy and Shanks might be siblings. They might be brothers. I'm not gonna lie to you. He looks exactly like Shanks, just a different hairstyle. He's got an Elbaf look to him, though, right? The way his hair is being done, that's very much like an Elbaf look. I'm not so sure about the clothes. The clothes give me more French Revolution type style, but you know what I'm saying? The hair, though, very much Norse hair, right? Viking hair that they've done in they've had a tendency of using in Elbaf. Holy Knight's Gunko, arrow woman, arrow fruit. She ate the arrow fruit. We don't know if this guy's a fruit, this Shamrock guy, but okay. The vicious words of Elbaf, who conquered the New World long, long ago. They conquered the New World? The entirety of it? Will be brought under the command of the world government once and for all, says Shamrock. I see, so the giants in the past conquered the entirety of the New World, which is crazy. That's the entire second half of the Grand Line. And these Gods Knights want Loki to join them so that they can rule it, basically. Completely rule it like they used to before. That's, I guess, Emu's goal here. Interesting. Okay. And that's the end of the chapter, by the way. Okay, big things, big revelations this chapter. Wow, I wish I could have been part of the weekly discussions here and seen what other people thought, but okay. Well, there's one more chapter. I mean, most of these chapter, the one that came out after this, did only come out 2 days ago. So I can basically join the weekly discussions soon enough. But a lot of crazy stuff this chapter, man. I mean, most at the end there, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, this was a great chapter. Most of it was really just them exploring the castle ruins where these intruders, obviously Shamrock and Gunko, came in. That was most of the chapter, but great artwork from Oda this time around. We got to see how the king looked like, King Harald. That was cool to see. We got to see how he looked like pretty early, right? So we didn't have to get a flashback of him to see how he looks like. Now they just straight up have a portrait of him, so that was cool. And then yeah, that ending revelation is obviously the highlight of the chapter, right? We got to see Gunko use her arrow fruit abilities to beat up Loki. That was a cool way to demonstrate it too. And this guy, Figarland's son, Shamrock, or specifically Garling's son, I should say. Figarling is just her surname. And he's the commander of the Holy Knights. So he's straight up the commander. He's the big guy. That raised the stakes of the arc, in my opinion. Because I remember seeing people say about how, oh, the arc, I'm not feeling that threatened by Loki. Because, like, you know, um, at this point, if you're not like a Gorosei or a Yonko, I can't feel that threatened by you. But honestly, commander of the Holy Knights, that that's threatening, right? That can generally threaten Luffy and them, right? But they do have the entirety of the Giants on their side, so we'll see how strong this Shamrock guy really is and this Gunko girl. So yeah, but that's the end of the chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction, at least as much as I enjoyed reading the chapter. And I'll see you guys next time for when we finally catch up to One Piece. Let's go, y'all. One more chapter left and I'm caught up. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. This is much I enjoyed reading this, like I said. And alright, y'all. Peace.